Hello.
So we are trying some new technology and hoping that everyone can hear us. If you can't, let us know. But this is an important PSA because we're talking about the loan-a-thon that is happening on Friday. So we wanted to make sure that we were going over everything with our members and partners and so forth again today. So it's crystal clear, right?
Yes.
Because we're having a lot of phone calls and a lot of questions about the loan-a-thon. So we want to tell you from start to finish what to expect and what you need to do. And we're going to follow up with a email. And I'm Lena Morris, your Director of Operations and Strategic Initiatives.
And I'm Laura Dorsey. I'm your PR and Communications Liaison.
Alrighty. So the loan-a-thon is coming up. I'm going to go by my notes so I can make sure that I'm giving you
the exact accurate information.
Accurate and up-to-date information. So the loan-a-thon is Friday. So what we want to make clear is that this is by appointment, and you have to be pre-qualified for your appointment. So it's not an all-day affair where you're just walking in and just going to be seen. You need to be pre-qualified because there's a number of documents that you need. And so to be pre-qualified, there is a link that went out and it's on Issuu, and we'll also put it in the comments here. I think Sandy's going to help us and put it in the comments here, but yeah, you have the documents, Laura. So
yes.
So there's a pre-qualification form, and
that's a two-page form.
It's a two-page form, and basically it asks a few questions for you and information.
And the questions are really very basic questions. Particularly, are you a Florida resident, and are you a U.S. citizen? Just some basic yes/no questions. It doesn't anything that requires you to be able to fill out this information.
All right. So the first thing you need to do is you need to be pre-qualified. We have that online. We have those documents on issuu.com at the African American Chamber of Commerce site, and we'll put it in the comments as well. So once you're pre-qualified, we are going to let you know, and then you will need to make an appointment, right? So
once you complete those forms, then you're sending them back to us, at admin@blackmars.org.
Right. Yes. There will be minimum so for if you're until Thursday, tomorrow, Thursday to work by that. So February 16th, the loan-a-thon, you need an appointment and you need to be a member. So if you're not a member, if you're a current member, then you can go online, blackmars.org, I would suggest to expedite everything. You call the office. Hi, Shireen. How are you?
Shireen.
Okay, so once you've established that you want to go through this process, you need to go through it is very, very simple. We just have to look over everything and tell you that you're pre-qualified. It's 2 forms. They're on our Issuu page. We'll put the 10 questions and information about your business. So you need to fill that out.
Yep, that's it. It's as simple as that.
And then you send that back in to admin or you can give the office a call if you're having any type of difficulties, but we just suggest you fill that out, you get it back into admin@blackcommerce.org. Okay.
At which time, then we will schedule an appointment for you and confirm with you that your appointment has been scheduled.
Well, and so either from that point, you either are pre-qualified or you're not. So either way, you're going to receive some information. If you are not, for some reason, not pre-qualified, BBIF still has a specific technical assistance program that they want to put you through, right? So you will still be on the road to receiving capital. If you are pre-qualified, that's when you will be slotted in for your appointment for Friday.
Okay. Yes.
So after you're pre-qualified, also on the site is a number of required documents that you need. And so really quickly, we're going to go through that with you. But once you're pre-qualified, you need to bring the required documents, which is your business executive summary, your business tax return for 2016 and 2015, your personal tax return for the same years, your business fiscal year end statement for 2016, 2015, your current interim financial statements, January 1st through current accounts payable and receivable, business bank statements, business general liability insurance, a list of your assets, a list of your debt, copy of your driver's license. And if you're in business 2 years or less, then you need to have your business plan and your financial forecast for 3 years. Those are really important. And during the information session, we went into detail. Okay. So you can find that also on our Facebook page. And we are looking to reshare that so you can take a look at the information session. But very important.
And these are just the same basic information that we would need if any type of loan documentation that you go for. The good thing about that is that here and you one, with your representative from BBIF to take a look at these documents.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so the benefit, this is for members, and the benefit of being a member is that you don't pay the full loan application fee. Pay the $75 for them to pull your credit. So other administrative costs that are associated if you would go to BBIF loan are waiving for our members. So you only be responsible to them for the cost of them actually pulling the credit. That is all. And so that is, they've advised me, is $75 so that you'll be prepared to pay to them to go through this process. And you'll want to bring all your documentation and show up. I mean, of course, you want to be about, Miss Laura, we need to be 15 minutes early.
You're proactive, understanding how traffic is here. Again, we've got specific time slots for your appointments, and so we don't want you to be able to miss your time or be able to take up, you're going to be very respectful of everyone's time.
February 16th is the loan-a-thon. It is by appointment. You need to be a member. You need to go through your pre-qualification process. After your pre-qualification process, then you will get an appointment slot, and then you need to the required document, come in about 15. Program that BBIF has, which is wonderful, and will help you get to the point where you can be qualified. I think that's the biggest breakdown, right?
That is the biggest breakdown of all of the information. The other piece that Alina wanted to make sure that we added to is that if you're not a member, you can actually apply for membership and then get that waive that all those administrative fees until Wednesday.
So we would like to qualification in Wednesday midday. In the business at the worst case scenario, we have to go back through, and you want to give yourself enough time, folks, because you got to pull all of those required documents as well. Mm-hmm. But so yes, Wednesday midday, and by case scenario, in the business Wednesday.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So we'll make sure we share this again, right, Laura?
Yeah, we're going to make sure that this is going to go out on on Facebook previously, you had a copy of the flyer and it explained the 3-step process, but it didn't give you the documents. And so now we're going to make sure that you have all of the documents that are part of the process too. But as with anything that we do here at the Chamber, if you have any questions when receiving the documents, all you have to do is call us. Everyone in the office has been fully versed on this loan-a-thon and the paperwork that's required for it. You can talk to anyone and we'll be able to help walk you through that and help schedule you an appointment.
Awesome.
And again, this is open from 9 o'clock. Okay. Just for your purposes, we'll be here we'll be here this week 9 until 6. Just to make sure that if when you're leaving your business or whatever, if you have any like last minute calls, you can call. I will personal cell. I'm not gonna do that to her. Okay.
Just call the office.
Just call the office.
Ladies take you. All right. I think that's everything.
That is everything. We look forward to seeing you all here on the 16th. Remember, it is appointment only, and we're scheduling appointments, and so you'll want to double check and make sure that your documents are in, that you have scheduled, making sure that you arrive 15 minutes early. For some new members that may have never been to the National Entrepreneur Center, making sure first time coming over here. So it is on Colonial and McGuire. You're going to want to come down the parking structure that's in the area. It is it's right here. You go to the Entrepreneur Center. There'll be a sign that will direct you to the BVIF Loan-a-thon, and it will be there to check in administration.
Yes.
But again, you can go to the office if you get a little bit lost and get directions too.
And you need to make an appointment.
And you need to have an appointment to be able to do this.
Because you know your required documents.
Yes.
So I just want to leave everyone with this. You have asked us for access to capital, this opportunity. Oh, Demetria Hillsong, yes, to be early is to be on time. Yes. So you and Laura are in the same class. Thank you. Yes. To be early is to be on time. So, you've asked us for access to capital. This is access to capital.
This is actually the beginning of the project that we talked about in the State of the Chamber, Project Silo. And Project Silo stood for the C in Silo stood access to capital. Yes. And so as promised in November, as part of our initiative, so what we're doing in 2018, one of the first things we're doing, Project Silo C, is access to capital. So right along. And of course, throughout the year, we'll be doing other aspects of our Project Silo, but this is what we're doing, what we were talking about.
Yes, awesome. Okay. We look forward to speaking with all of you. Look, we are getting used to the new software, so I'm trying to put the comments out. Forgive us for the learning curve. Awesome. So Shireen says hi, and Demetria says, that's my favorite. She says to be early is to be on time. Keep that in mind, folks. Alrighty. Any more questions? I think we're good for now.
We're good for now. Again, if you have any questions, you can always call the office. And like I said, anyone being able to pick up the phone will be able to help you out throughout this process. You asked for it, we got it. Access to capital. Our slogan, our hashtag was "We Mean Business," and we just wanted to make sure that you understood we mean business. We hear you. When it comes to access to capital, we're trying to be there for you.
Have a wonderful Monday.
On Friday. Absolutely. Have a great day.